If her face looks familiar, it's because you've seen it before. 24 years of service as Franklin County Circuit Court Clerk, for starters. That's Nancy Silvertooth, here with some neighbors in Winchester as she begins a day of campaigning for the 39th District seat in the General Assembly. She defines her job as listening to the people she meets, like Mr. and Mrs. Weaver, a couple she ran into at Walmart. They and others don't like the way the country is going right now. Nancy meets Anne Marie Pender at Kroger, and later, Nathan Quinn. Nathan has a job but doesn't make enough to qualify for health care. Another health insurance issue brought a sit-down visit with Christopher Smith. The one thing in common is that party isn't as important as getting the job done. Nancy Silvertooth says she's the candidate that will get the job done. Here she is, in her own words.
I am running for District 39 State Representative for Franklin, Marion, and Moore counties. My background, I think, is good, well prepares me to do this. I was Circuit Court Clerk in Franklin County for 24 years, worked for lawyers before that, so I have the legal background. I love working in the legal background and helping people, and that's the real driving force for my wanting to be state representative. I've heard some rumblings out there that people have a problem with me because I'm a Democrat, and I am a lifelong Democrat. But I want to say that for all the years that I've been in the Circuit Court Clerk's office, kept our court systems operating, treating people the way people need to be treated, treating people with understanding and respect and kindness. Being a Democrat never kept me from doing my job, from learning my job, doing my job, treating people as they ought to be treated. And in fact, with regard to the small government or the big government issue out there, something that I always try to do in the court systems is make the court systems and government work for the individual person that I'm trying to help. We want to see people with good paying jobs, a living wage. We want to see our public education system taken care of, our teachers treated better. Teachers are frustrated with their situations right now. Healthcare is really close to my heart. I want people to have healthcare and have been trying to help do that. And then I would like to work in the criminal justice reform system, helping with this terrible substance abuse and mental health issues. I've been out talking with people. One afternoon in particular, in fact, I ran into a young man who has an issue with insurance. In fact, I talked with two different young men that were having an issue with, couldn't get health insurance. One of them was working. He was a working man, making money. He was self-employed, but not enough to get the tax credits, and he wasn't qualified for any category of Medicaid, so he can't get insurance. And there are many people out there like that, including some veterans, including veterans' spouses that cannot get insurance, and I just really hope that we can do something about that in the next legislature. I have a new plan that Speaker Harwell got done through a special task force. I understand it's going to be up for consideration, so I'm hoping that we can get in there and get our minds on just helping people and forget about politics and just help people have insurance. And I want to do that. I'm Nancy Silvertooth, and I paid for this ad.